Zaky, you've just been to Syria and you've made contact with the Free Syrian Army. What were you doing there?
I wanted to go see the situation for myself. As an Australian, I wanted to know what's going on, face value. I've never travelled to the Middle East in my life. This is the first time, mind you. I don't know why.
So were you fighting with them?
I was not fighting, no. I went there to record and my videos are on YouTube.
Well, your video is on YouTube and I just wonder why this photo is part of that video. Can we have a look at the photo?
That's a beautiful photo.
Why is, if you weren't fighting there,
that's
why
an AK, that's correct, Jenny. That's an AK and the Free Syrian Army armed me with that. And I told them that it is against Australian law, that if I was to take up arms and engage in combat, I will be charged when I go back home. And I told them that it is against Australian law, that if I was to take up arms and engage in combat, I will be charged when I go back home.
A young Australian was training to take his part in any future battles.
So Ben, how fit will you need to be in the Israeli Defence Force?
I imagine pretty fit, trying to build up, the strength and core and, everything, so got to get prepared.
Ben Milston wants to be a combat soldier in the Israeli army. It's an ambition that'll put him on the front line of an ongoing and bitter conflict. He says it's his way of supporting Israel.
It's one of those things that, what are you willing to give up, or what are you willing to, die for? I've got some family there.
Are you going as I think they call it as a
lone soldier? Yeah.
These young Zionists believe the state of Israel is central to Jewish life.
Are you Jewish first, or are you Australian first type thing? And I guess for me, I'm Jewish first.
I do believe you have some figures on the caste lead versus the destruction of England.
So, like I was telling you, mate, it shocked me to realise when the Daily Mail ran an interactive map showing every bomb the Germans dropped on London during the London Blitz of World War II, that they were able to show the location of every bomb that fell, and they told us how terrible this blitz was, that Germans lobbed 100 tons of explosive munitions at London during the 7 months of the London Blitz. That made me think about Gaza and Operation Cast Lead, so I went to check the statistics, and it was worse than I imagined. The Germans may have thrown 100 tons of explosive munitions at London over 7 months. The Israelis threw 100 tons of explosive munitions at Gaza over the first 9 hours of Operation Cast Lead, and over the remaining couple of weeks of that operation, they used 3,000 tons of explosive munitions over Gaza. 3,000 tons over a couple of weeks on a crowded city, compared with 100 tons over 7 months in the London Blitz. I thought that was an incredible comparison.
So given that comparison is telling you an indication of how much genocide is going on,